Hello, so this is my version of Advanced Pong. What I wanted to do once I completed the assignment from the course, I wanted to actually recreate my old Pong machine that I had when I was very little, and that machine had actually 4 games, and so this I decided to just why not for the fun of it recreate them. So the first one, as you can see, is the tennis, the one in the assignment, and then so standard fare. Then the second one was a single player squash. So the ball bounces everywhere, like just like in squash, and you get a point every time you stop the ball. The third one, sorry, was squash for 2 players. So you got two to paddle, one behind each other, and the green one is the one who's next. So every time someone hit the ball back, obviously it's the other player's turn, and the score is like tennis. So if you miss, the other player gets a point. The final one, and it was the hardest one to do by far, is the soccer. So you got a goalkeeper. You got, instead of the whole side to lose your ball, is just a net, and you have a goalkeeper who stops it. And you have the players in the field that can actually intervene and try to. There we go. So this was by far the hardest to do, just because you have to check every time if the paddles in the field are supposed to hit the balls or not. So it gets tricky pretty quickly. The last thing I did was to change the ball size, just because the ball was way smaller back in the day, so like kind of that size. So it made the game a little more challenging. The other, while I was working on that stuff, I decided that it was why not to make a few improvements. And so one that I did was, let me go back to tennis, easier to show. With the big ball, instead of just having the ball, the point ends when the ball arrives at the gather, I just eliminate the gathers, and I check whenever the ball goes past the paddle, I let it go all the way out, and just it looks nicer. And then I put a cap on the ball speed, because I found that if you go long enough, the speed of the ball is it's actually bigger than the actual width, and so the ball just disappears even if your paddle is in the right spot. So I figure a cap at the ball, and it's more fun too. There's no point to just get into the point in which you don't even see the ball anymore. And then the other thing I did, I added a bit of tolerance to the paddle, just because sometimes it looks like the ball goes through it, simply just because the ball was very close to the end of the paddle. So I added an extra radius of the ball to get to stop it. And that's pretty much it. It was fun, but I think I'm done with this. Looking forward to the next assignment. Bye.